Hey guys, what is up? My name is Sam. This is Bolt from the Blue Tarot. Welcome to the channel. I'm the channel. Mediumship jokes aside, I do have some messages, possible synchronicities for you guys, symbols, songs. If these don't line up with anything you've seen recently, if they don't strike a chord with you, it's all good. Um, there's a lesson in every story, and I've got some good stories for you from Spirit. So, the first thing I heard was the song Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. And there's a lot of different interpretations of this song because I looked it up. Some people say it's about nature, brotherhood, adventure, simple pleasures, a return to childhood, protest against nuclear weapons on submarines, and possibly a criticism of capitalism. Paul McCartney, who wrote the song, said that he wrote it as a nonsense, fun children's song. What I thought about reading the lyrics was the earth as this yellow submarine that we all live on together, and outside of it is crushing darkness, but within it we have everything we need. Some of the lyrics go, as we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need, sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. This is a very New Earth tune to me. I think this is the life that we're trying to set up, this life of ease and plenty, without competition, without lack. I think that's what we're stepping into, guys. So then I saw a cartoon elephant, going straight from that to a cartoon elephant, maybe Dumbo, an Indian flute player, that's Indian subcontinent. And then I just did like this tired sigh and I felt this heaviness in my heart. And so that might be where you're at today. I might be picking up on your energy. And please know that we're going to spend some time together, and we won't feel as heavy in our hearts, either one of us, once this is through. I saw stacks of paper, possibly note cards at different angles, like all spiraling up. Pink salmon. Someone might feel like they're swimming upstream, not really sure. And then I felt this energy nibbling at my toes, which is a thing. If you're energetically sensitive, if you feel energies moving through your body, if this is something that's happening to you within some, like traditional Chinese medicine thinks of the left or non-dominant side of your body as receptive, the feminine side, and the right as the masculine, like outward sending energy side. And I have found this to be very true in the way that I feel energy. I feel it coming into me on my left side via my left hand and my left leg. And I feel it going out of me on the right. But I also sometimes feel things that like don't want to let go, that are kind of like stuck in my right foot, sometimes in just like the very tips of my toes, and they're like trying to be pushed out, but something is preventing it. And then sometimes I feel it on the outside of the toes, like a little nibbling, gnawing, like something is having a little tasty taste of my energy, and just know that, there's lots of things you can do about this. First, if, it's energy that's trying to get out but can't, often trying to like find a solution to this is not the most beneficial thing. Just know that it's not forever. This thing, whatever it is, will leave you. It's kind of like a toxin leaving your body, right? You just have to figure out, like, as if you're actively doing the work, then it'll happen on its own. It's like you have to raise your vibration so much that these things just kind of like fall away. And that's the only consistent thing that I found that works, is just like knowing that whatever unpleasant energy I'm feeling, this too shall pass as I like raise my own vibration. And I don't just mean like from minute to minute, like moment to moment, but I mean like progressively over time. So don't worry too much about that. Also, I have found foot baths to be really, really useful. On Amazon, they sell like collapsible foot baths. Um, so you can slide them under like a couch or something. You can store them very, very like compact. Um, but like get one of these collapse. It's like $10, and then get some Epsom salts or sea salt. Um, like flavored Epsom salts are nice. I guess flavored isn't right. Essenced. Yeah, no, they're flavored. Don't eat them though. Um, like I like lavender ones. Put Epsom salts and hot water into a foot bath and just sit in it and um, ground out everything into the water, into the salt, and pour it down the drain when you're done. But this, it's energetically cleansing, but also it just feels nice. Like it's a really good way to signal to your mind, to your subconscious, and say like, I take care of myself. I take the time to do things just because they're relaxing, but it also has this energetic cleansing benefit. Take a shower also. I don't know who needs to hear this. Um, Showers aren't just for physical hygiene, they're for energetic hygiene. I took a shower before this. I feel like $1,000,000, you guys. Take a shower. And then last thing I saw was these Andean floating grass islands and rafts. And they build these in the Andes Mountains in South America. I'm sure it's much more complicated than just grass. But yeah, they like weave these together and make whole islands, like floating islands on these lakes, and then they live on them. So maybe something similar to the Yellow Submarine, maybe there. Anywho, I'm going to pull you guys a card from Wisdom from the Epics of Hind. These are stories from the Indian subcontinent with just some like recommendations and lessons. Ooh, Dhumavati's Fortune. Take a look at that, you guys. She's got snakes. She's got a crow or a raven. Skulls. This dog looks kind of afraid of her. This might be a dark goddess. Let's see what's going on. Dhumavati's Fortune. This book is split up alphabetically, but also by gender. Sometimes I have a difficult time gendering the art. They are mostly all just beautiful. No. It's the H that was throwing me off. Dhumavati, the smoky one, is a widow goddess who is old, sad, hag-like, unkempt, and poorly dressed. She brings forth misfortune and unhappiness. She represents lack and all that is unholy. She is prayed to by the defeated, the lonely, and the unfortunate to get a second chance at life. When one transcends her appearance, they find her true power. She can turn a bad destiny into a good one. She is known to help the lonely find love, the defeated gain victory, and she bestows the unfortunate with good fortune. Her vehicle is the crow, but she also comes on a horseless chariot, carrying a winnowing basket. Wow, this is some real, like, Morgan energy. Some questions to ask yourself. Do you feel unlucky? Do you judge yourself and others on external appearances? Are you willing to give yourself another chance? Messages. Life is giving you a second chance. Embrace it. Accept your mistakes and losses with grace. Let go of the past. Make room for luck to enter your life. If you have hit rock bottom, you can only rise from here. Okay, yeah. So the sigh and the heavy heart. I got you guys. When one transcends her appearance, they find her true power. She can turn a bad destiny into a good one. She is known to help the lonely, the defeated. So there's something here about, like, embracing the shadow or embracing the darkness, this dark night of the soul energy as transformative. Because she might look scary, like, but truly she's a chance, like an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to alchemize bad fortune into good, bad luck into good luck. This happened to me, you guys, where I just, like, I felt for the longest time like I was just, what's with this bad luck, you know? It just seemed like a string, thing after thing after thing. And it was like, what kicked off my whole, like, most recent spiritual awakening was just saying, like, no, you know what? I'm done. I do not accept this bad luck anymore. From now on, I'm only available for, like, the best possible outcome. And so I started doing, like, subliminals for luck, because luck is this, like, magical, I think we talked about this in the last reading. Luck is this magical, like, fairy dust. It's this concept of, like, it's this force multiplier. If you believe yourself to be lucky, everything else sort of works out, because you have this faith not only in the universe but in yourself as part of it. Like, everything is being orchestrated for your highest good, even when things look really rough. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got for you guys. You know, I started this out by saying, like, after this, we'll be whistling. This will be a nice time, you guys. And then we get the sad hag goddess. Just remember, this is for our highest good. We'll figure it out. Let's see what's going on. The Tower. That sounds about right. Page of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Nice. I just have to show you guys the Tower card. It is, like, absolutely bananas. This card is bananas Bananas. Got like an exploding planet. Alien. Ouroboros. Astronaut. Chimp. And an owl. So this is like, what I get from this is like a divinely, universally orchestrated tower moment. Towers can be small, they can be large. And some are not just bigger than others, but more important for our life journey than others. It feels like this is a big one, but there's a lot of learning here. There's like knowledge and mystery, something ancestral, but also like there's a confluence of elements going on here. But from this tower, there is, with the owl, this opportunity to learn something very important. And I don't mean that like, you have to learn this, or it's like, not like we were taught in school. Not that like browbeating, this is so important. It's like, you can learn this or you cannot, but it will benefit you tremendously to learn it. It's this gentle offering. Even if this tower is somewhat intense, even if it feels like things are on fire or exploding with lightning somehow. Got a lot of cat energy in this reading, a lot of bird energy. So the pages are inviting you on this journey. These cats, like, cats are deeply psychic. It's this like star cat energy. If you're into starseed stuff at all, you might want to look into Lyrans. But there's this energy of this voyage of discovery. You're going to start out, this tower is giving you the opportunity to become this apprentice, to learn this new thing that's going to be really lucrative for you. I get Saturn energy from this guy. It's I think we're tempted to look at this card and think like, oh, this mechanistic overlord has stolen all the swords. But what I'm getting from this is like, there's something that needs to be systematized or more disciplined in approach. And I don't mean that in the, again, not in the school fashion of like, you're gonna fail if you don't, and you won't be able to read or write. No, I mean like routinized, right? That's what I'm getting from the mechanistic aspect of this. It's like ordering things logically, setting yourself a schedule to practice this thing. And you know, it might just be like, this is you doing this deep dark night of the soul shadow work. Or it might just be that like, this is this hidden, seemingly dark energy But there's a psychic call here, a soul gift, a past lifetime thing maybe. Yeah, this dark goddess is beckoning you to work on something in your subconscious, in your like the deep mind, to develop your third eye, possibly to see in the dark is what she's calling you to do. And it takes bravery. Psychic stuff can be scary to us, but it's not actually that scary typically. It's just unusual, it's novel. And sometimes the ways it comes across, like when you tune in, you might see stuff like this. Might be like, well, that was a lot of scary imagery, but you heard the card. This isn't like, this is more about death in the terms of like the tarot death card, more about a rebirth, an opportunity to alchemize something deep at its roots, to burn an old self down so that a new one can take its place. This is leading you to this like, they're just this elegant way of walking through the world. I'm seeing like in Avatar, the movie where they walk through the forest and every step they take, like it bioluminescently lights up for them, because they're just this connected being, like tuned in to the universe, and the universe flowers and blooms for them and responds to them and dances with them. Yeah, I mean, whatever this tower is, first of all, you make of it what you will. The owl is inviting you to learn what you can from this, right? That's why I emphasize stories so much. It's because they have something to teach us. And if we learn it, we don't have to do it again. That's a lot of what I was doing when I was in these cycles of bad luck. It's just repeating cycles, right? Because I hadn't learned the energetic lesson that was there. But yeah, whatever this is, your intuition is just going to flourish. You're going to be this responsive, receptive instrument of the universe as the universe responds to you, like this lucid, fluid way of being. And it's going to be really like materially beneficial. The Nine of Pentacles, she's got all her ducks in a row, like, and she doesn't even have to worry about it. She makes it look easy, right? She doesn't have to strive for things because the universe just whispers its sweet nothings to her and drops things into her lap because she's done all this work already. And it's automatic. She's made it automatic. It's a practice. It becomes a part of her. This is really nice energy. I like you, whoever you are. You might feel like people think I'm a weirdo. No one wants to like spend time with me. I just get nasty energy from people. I would spend time with you. All right. Let's see if we can get you some advice from my storybook deck that I've already plugged here. And guys, I can't find, I think I found like one reputable psychic subliminal on YouTube, but I wanted to make my own, so I did. I made my own, And I'm going to publish it once I can, once I know that it works for me. Because really, I made it for myself, you know? It's like this thing didn't exist that I really wanted, and so I made it. But for others of you on this journey, you should like read through. I'll post like in a Google Doc everything that's in the audio part of the subliminal. Sorry, my speakers responded. I'll post everything that's in there in the subliminal text, and you can see if it's actually something that you want banging around in your subconscious. But yeah, this something like this might be useful to you. I'll probably post it on my other channel. I have another one called Samuel Speaks, and I like read some. Right now, it's mostly like reading the Psalms and stuff, which sounds unusual, but they're for like energetic cleansing, energy hygiene is really how I was introduced to the Psalms. Yeah, prayer has a good. Don't take it from me. Just try it. Even if you're not Christian, like you don't have to be Christian, Jewish to read the Psalms. Just see how they make you feel. Particular ones. Anywho, there's a subliminal on there right now that's for like protection from the 4 major archangels. And that's a Jewish Kabbalistic prayer that I just turned into a subliminal because like we can consciously believe in these things all we want, but if our subconscious doesn't believe in them, then we sort of we block our own blessings, you guys. We block our own blessings. So I want to ensure that my subconscious is free of any ideas about like limiting beliefs about my psychic abilities, so that these things flourish at their own rate, but they develop into everything that they can be. So yeah, check out that other channel. By the time you're watching this, who knows what it'll have on it, but yeah. All right, some advice. Moana at the ocean. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, you guys, with what I was seeing on the Avatar planet of just like nature. Like the ocean chooses Moana, and the ocean moves things around so that Moana can have like the perfect journey, even if it doesn't seem like it, even if it seems like she was shipwrecked on an island in a storm that the ocean created. It was so that she could find, spoiler for Moana here, but find the god she was looking for and enlist his help, right? So right now you might have felt like, Sam, I just got spit onto the sand in a huge storm. But know that as long as you continue to choose the ocean, right? The ocean can choose Moana all it wants. If Moana doesn't choose the ocean, if she doesn't rise to her destiny, if she doesn't heed the call, then the dance is going to be inelegant, and the universe is going to keep trying to get you onto this path. And anything, honestly, guys, in my experience, anything you try that is not aligned with your universal path is just going to lead to these cycles of what appears to be bad luck, because it's just like you haven't learned yet. The ocean is going to keep redirecting Moana. And she's not going to be able to silence that whisper that's like, go to the ocean, do this thing that you were meant to do, right? So listen to the whispers of your soul, heed the call to awakening, shine your light, not just for yourself, not just to get out of your own like dark goddess energy, but also to inspire, uplift, and empower others. They might not even realize this is possible, right? But you can show that to them. whoever I'm talking to, you're kind to animals in nature, but this is a reminder to be extra specially sweet to them, because, yeah, whoever I'm talking to here is very connected to nature. This mechanistic part is only coming in because you are like this flowy being, and there might be, like, you might benefit from not a lot of structure, but just enough to make something like a daily practice. Even if this is just meditation, guys, anytime you can tune in. But yeah, work with Mother Earth, work with earthy practices, earthy spiritual practices. So, like, what does that mean, Sam? I kind of think of like astral travel and shamanic journeying as two sides of the same coin. That's not really accurate, but shamanism is like the grounded, earthy version. It's like a very earthbound practice, and it's one that involves the elements and working with nature. There's encouragement here to connect with water. Water is, a deeply psychic and imprintable element. So, like when we think of the high priestess, we think of water. That's her element. So, get into baths with the intention of deepening your psychic abilities, and speak over the water. These words have power. You can do all sorts of stuff. Moana at the ocean. The world, it's going to be your oyster. Oh, guys, I want to cry. This is like, whatever this is going to, like, you're going to feel like I've come home. Like, finally. Oh, yeah, you're just going to feel at home with whatever this is. Oh, man. That's beautiful energy. Yeah, okay, one more card for you. This video is already pretty long. Let's make it a couple minutes longer, huh? Gandalf and Frodo in the long dark of Moria, one of two. So, I think how this card in particular relates to this reading is this is funny, actually. This is funny. Okay. So I write these cards to be purposefully specific but open-ended. So they give advice that is more concrete than just a tarot spread, but also are flexible to different situations. And I really like the interpretation it was just drawn to. So this quote from Gandalf, he says, "Many that live deserve death. Some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them, Frodo? Do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment. Even the very wise cannot see all ends. My heart tells me that Gollum has some part to play yet, for good or ill, before this is over." So this brings me back to Dhumavati's fortune, right? Like, first off, don't be too eager to judge this scenario as incredibly, incredibly negative. There is like and I can feel that that's really hard right now. There is a silver lining to this that is going, like, it's leading you to this life that is so much more fulfilling you guys, so much more fulfilling. But there's also something here about I have capitalized death and judgment, even though that's, there's no reason to do so in the quote. But the death card is really, like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's about a rebirth, right? Out with the old and in with the new. And in your case, this new is really good. And the judgment card is about resurrection. It's about, I'm feeling like bringing back some soul gifts that have been slumbering. Like, it's time for them to come back to the party, you guys, and they are going to I'm just hearing that Pink song, I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Yeah, guys, get the party started. I'm so happy for you. Right now, you might not have an inkling of what this is, but, my heart tells me that you will. Just be guided by your intuition. Remember to get into a receptive, high vibrational state first, and then be guided towards whatever this is. It will, like, you're Moana at the ocean. The universe has chosen you for this, and it will deliver it to you. Keep telling yourself that, and be guided. Whatever weird resources come across your doorstep, whatever strange video you have the impulse to watch, it's going to lead you somewhere juicy. Anyway, thanks for choosing to watch this strange video. I love you all so very much. Thanks for tuning in and sharing this beautiful energy with me. I'll see you next time.